Our very special guest this morning, our friend Rod Redcay, is here. He's the Executive Director of Real Life Community Services. Good morning to you, Rod.
Good morning, Fred.
Always awesome to welcome you back to the studio.
Oh, my word.
Anybody you want to say hi to?
Oh, well, obviously, I want to say hi to my beautiful wife, Sunny, and our daughters, who are both married now.
That's crazy for me to think of.
Crazy is also, I want to say hi to my grandson, Gavin.
Wow.
He's going to be 1 year old in a couple weeks. So
congratulations.
It's a crazy season, Fred. If I ever knew that this was going to be so good, being a grandpa, I would have done it sooner.
Yeah, that's awesome. We're asking our guests to share their life verse. Can you share that with us this morning?
Yeah, there's many, but Romans 1:16, it says, for I have, man, it's so crazy. So I had it all together, and now I just slipped it. You know?
That's so real.
No, I know, seriously. It's like,
I get
it's
that.
like, can you spell eagles? Because
Yes.
that's right where it is.
Yes,
So it's for I'm not ashamed of the gospel. Because it is the power of God that brings salvation.
Yeah.
And that's really where it comes down to, Fred. And I'm telling you, that is where I'm at. I can't say enough about my Christian faith and knowing that Christ being the center, I wouldn't be where I'm at today if it weren't for him.
And you've been a long time JTL listener.
Yes. Oh, my word.
Since you were a teenager.
80s, back in the 80s, Fred. I remember when we first, got, stereo. It was just crazy. I was surprised, and it was so cool.
It's great to have you here. Let's talk about Real Life and what you guys are doing in the Cocalico, Denver, Adamstown area.
Yeah, so Real Life Community Services is an organization my wife and I founded back 15 years ago.
Amazing.
And it's a faith-based social service organization, and we help families in need. We have 14 affordable housing units to help families get a safe, comfortable home that they can afford. We have a transitional home for parents coming out of homelessness, giving the parent and their children an extra year of care with a mentor and a social worker to help them get back on their feet. We have a 2,000 square foot food distribution center. We help over 100 families. We have over 400 people getting food from us who ever imagined that there was such a great need in our community,
and there is. It's growing.
It continues to grow, and we still have our programs, which our staple back from day one was youth development, and we still have our youth program Momentum, and we are just continuing to grow programs. We have early childhood development programs now to help families with young children to prepare the child for kindergarten ready to learn, as well as senior programs, Fred. So, those we found that, especially over the COVID time, just weren't able to connect.
Yeah.
And we were able to start that program to connect seniors again, and that's been a great program as well. And so many others from eviction prevention programs, utility assistance, and we serve Northern Lancaster County, primarily the Cocalico School District. Yeah,
and you're working with a lot of different agencies and a lot of different organizations and sort of pulling them all together to meet the needs.
Fred, we are, one of our core values, not only centered on Christ, but it's also collaboration. We realize we cannot do this alone.
Right.
The need is so great, and we're a small community organization, so we become a hub of services. So we have great partners that we partner with, like CAP, Union Community Care, and others that just have been a great resource and assistance for us.
How about finances? You're doing all these things in the community. How are you funded?
Yeah, so we are funded 100% privately funded, Fred. That's why I'm here this morning. That's I want people to know, who we are, what we do, and our budget is $750,000 a year. So it's not a small budget, but we have been able to meet budget every year because of the generosity and support of our local businesses, churches, and individuals who really do care.
Yeah, and how could folks be a part of that? How can they support what you're doing?
Sure, they can always go onto our website, reallcs.org, and give there, or they can come to one of our events that we have throughout the year, like our spring banquet coming up here in just about a month.
Yeah, when is it?
So it's March 20th.
Okay.
So you got some time. Yeah. And it's going to be at Shady Maple. Where else?
Where else?
Yes, in the evening, and it's going to be an amazing event, and we have a lot of great things planned.
Well, we're definitely going to talk more about that, but in the meantime, you could check it out online, reallcs.org. reallife.org is the place to go. Real Life Community Services. We're going to talk more with Rod. Our very special guest today is our friend Rod Redcay. He's the Executive Director of Real Life Community Services. Good morning again, Rod.
Good morning, Fred.
Tell us about all the great things God is doing through Real Life there in the Denver area.
It's just incredible what we're able to do to help those who are in need in our community. And, the fun part is I get up every day and have no idea what I'm going to get myself into. And just the other day, we had a gentleman who had a car accident and didn't have insurance, lost his car. He couldn't get to work. And so we happened to have a car, and we donated the car to him. And it was just an incredible experience to, transform his life from being hopeless to hope. And that's our mission, is we do everything possible to connect our community to hope. Yeah. And we see a lot of folks who are in desperate needs and trauma. And it's just amazing to see how God uses us to help those who are in need in their greatest time of despair, to help them, give them a helping hand, to give them support. And, it's a great opportunity to, share our faith and to pray with them and to encourage them. Yeah. And it's always good to see, when there's a victory and to be a part of that. It's just neat. So we're blessed. We really are.
You guys are 100% supported by those who support what you're doing financially. And one way they could do that is you have an event coming up, a banquet at Shady Maple.
Yeah, Fred, that's always a time of year where, banquets are, really prevalent. So we do it as well. March 20th at Shady Maple, of course. Wouldn't want to have it anywhere else. It's great food. And we have, this year, our focus of our banquet is on connection with our donors, connection with our volunteers. Fred, we couldn't do what we do without our volunteers.
Yeah, how many volunteers do you guys utilize?
Well over 100.
Wow.
And so they're our backbone of the organization. And, from food distribution to youth mentoring to yesterday, we had to clean out an apartment, and we had 7 volunteers just come and give their time and just clean up and tear out carpet. It was just amazing. Yeah. So and then also connection with our clients, with our neighbors, and that is the incredible part, to see, again, lives being transformed in our community.
So your banquet's coming up March the 20th, Shady Maple. Do people need to make reservations? Is there a cost?
Yes. So there is a cost. You go into our website. It's very reasonable, and go tickets. You can go onto our website, www.reallcs.org. You can get your tickets there. Our donors, if they're on our mailing list, they automatically get an email, so they already know about it. But we'd love to have new people come and learn more about who we are, what we do, and share in the experience of helping those in need.
Yeah, here's a great opportunity to be a part of what God is doing in northern Lancaster County through Real Life. Check it out online, reallcs.org. March 20th, Shady Maple is the banquet. You can find out about volunteering. You can find out about supporting, and you can hear great testimonies about what God is doing that night.
Absolutely. At 6:30, Thursday nights, March the 20th. We'd love to see you out there. Just go online, call our office, 77336-7797. Extension 4. Sonny will be glad to help you get tickets as well.
Yeah, much love to you and Sonny. We always love having you here, Rod.
Fred, it's always been a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much.